my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about a brand new book release. This is the Pinch of Nom recipe book. It has already gone to #1 in the book charts. I think it's surpassed like lifetime sales for Jamie Oliver and Gordon Ramsay and all those fancy chefs. For those of you who don't know, Pinch of Nom started off I think as a Facebook channel and then as an Instagram channel. They basically make too good to be true, delicious, Slimming World and Weight Watchers friendly recipes that literally look like they should be about 1,000,000 calories but are actually sin-free or low sin or really low calorie, low fat, using simple alternatives that are really easy to follow with quick and simple recipes the whole family will love. So I've been following Pinch of Nom on Instagram for quite some time. In terms of relation to Slimming World, I have two aunties that are Slimming World consultants, so it is deep in my consciousness and has been for a very long time. I don't necessarily use Slimming World to slim or to lose weight, but I do use it to maintain a healthy weight and maintain a healthy lifestyle. It's really great to get recipe inspiration from Slimming World, and there are lovely simple hacks and tips that you can use from the Slimming World recipes just to make everyday recipes a little bit healthier, and that is exactly what the Pinch of Nom guys do. When I discovered them on Instagram and found these recipes like the dirty fries recipe and the all day breakfast recipe they were just so simple and they looked amazing. I couldn't believe that you could eat them and still at the same time maintain or lose weight. So they have brought this cookbook out to support this. It contains 100 recipes, 80 of which are new recipes, which I have mixed opinions on, which I'll go into in a little while. It's a really lovely hardback book. I bought this for £10 at Asda. I know that RRP is about £20, but definitely don't pay £20 for it because it is on offer everywhere you look. It is broken down into different sections. We have breakfasts, takeaways, quick meals, stews and soups, bakes and roasts, sides and snacks, and sweet treats, which is quite frankly my favourite, because if I am trying to lose weight or maintain, the thing that I'm going to fall off the wagon with is definitely the dessert section and chocolate in general. So if you're not familiar with Slimming World, just to give you a vague overview, Slimming World food is broken down into basically 3 categories. No foods are banned, which is why everyone loves Slimming World. You just have to monitor the intake of the foods that are restricted. So at the bottom layer you have unlimited free foods, and that includes things like lean meat, fat-free dairy, veg, fruit, and amazingly rice, potatoes and pasta, which on normal diets you would think would definitely either be restricted or banned altogether. So for a carb lover like me, Slimming World is ideal. Then you've got your measured healthy extras, and you get a Hex A and a Hex B every day. So they are things like cheese, bread, cereal and other forms of dairy like milk. And then on top of that, you get 5 to 15 sins depending on your weight and your goal that you can use every single day. Pinch of Nom, as a rule, usually will publicise when they put up an Instagram post or a recipe post on the website how many sins each of the recipes are. And to begin with, they were doing recipes that were either sin-free or very low sin, which is why I think the majority of the Slimming World community kind of fell in love. Frustratingly, in this book, it does not tell you how many sins or how many Weight Watchers points each recipe has. Now, I understand the reasoning for this, and that is because they're not officially working with Slimming World, and I don't think they ever have been. They should be, but they aren't, and therefore they can't really use the terminology that Slimming World use. However, if you are a Slimming World member, having to then add up your own points might be a little bit confusing and complicated and a little bit annoying. That said, I think for the majority of the recipes, like the 20 recipes that already existed, you could probably just go online and find them. And I'm pretty sure that as people make these along the social media world, they will probably send them and share them. So it might be that you don't have to do the hard work. But that is one downside of the book. Another little comment that I've got is, if you know Pinch of Nom already and you're buying the book because you're familiar with them, some of the classic recipes that I fell in love with and know and love aren't in here. Now, things like the KFC chicken, the dirty fries, the low sin brownies, the low sin blondies, all of that sort of thing aren't really included in here. And they are kind of the things that Pinch of Nom became famous for. Although I do understand that in order to make the book sort of attractive to people, they had to come up with new recipes. There are some old favourites in here, like the dirty rice features in here, the chicken fajita pie features in here, which is great. But I would like to have seen a few more of those Pinch of Nom staples. It gives you, in the start of the book, a list of essential sort of stock cupboard ingredients. And if you're starting Slimming World or healthy eating in general, these are definitely things that will apply to you. So things like herbs and spices, you will know, like on Slimming World, they are absolutely key to make things flavourful. We've got stocks and stock cubes, obviously a large amount of frozen veg, lemons and limes, tortilla wraps, and you will see in this book just how versatile tortilla wraps can be. Like, they can be used for anything. Pizza bases, dessert, you name it, tortilla wraps can be used. Wholemeal bread, which is definitely important in Slimming World, pulses, rice and beans, oats, so versatile and included in so many recipes, along with eggs, exactly the same. Low calorie spray, aka Frylight. If you are not familiar with Frylight, get familiar, because it's literally in every single recipe. Sweetener as well. I'm a bit on the fence on sweetener. Sometimes it can taste a bit artificial and have that little aftertaste, and I'm not keen, but I think they do pretty well in these recipes to hide that. We have essential kit. I would say that not all of it's essential. I'm going to manage without a knife sharpener and a ramekin. I'm probably just going to use a cup. So the recipe's laid out like this. What I do love about this book is that every single recipe has a picture. I have not got time for books that don't have recipes that have pictures, because I am not making that recipe unless I can see it in a picture. I'm not going to be inspired by it. I'm not going to know what it looks like. I'm going to have no vision to make it in the first place. So I am very glad they've done a picture for every single recipe. The photography is beautiful. They don't have the traditional full English Slimming World version. They do have full English wraps, which uses like an egg wrap with it. We've got creamy mushroom bruschetta, we've got frittata, breakfast muffins, lots of egg recipes in this breakfast section. Maple and bacon French toast with fruit. Can we just have a look at that? That is a Slimming World friendly recipe, guys. This is why we love Slimming World. That is 518 calories and takes 10 minutes to make. Need I say more? And my favourite is the carrot cake overnight oats. Now this is what they call a weekly indulgence, which is something that you wouldn't have every day, but perhaps you're going to treat yourself on a weekend. This is naturally filling. It is so easy to make. You don't need to cook it. You literally just make it the night before. It's crushed Weetabix, vanilla flavoured yogurt, 1 carrot and a few spices, and it tastes just like carrot cake. Moving on to the bakeaways. So if you are like me, something that is also going to make you fall off the wagon on your diet, it is the Friday and Saturday night, shall we just get a takeaway? I can't be arsed cooking. Takeaway. So they've done a really good job basically at making sure that you have all of your different options and alternatives that are healthy for your takeaway. And the most impressive of these, in my humble opinion, is the doner kebab takeaway, which amazingly can be done in the slow cooker. So this is the doner kebab. It's 170 calories per serving, which is just absolutely mind-blowing to me. And like I said, it can either be done in the pressure cooker or the slow cooker. And what I like about this book is it actually gives you the pressure cooker method and the slow cooker method, depending on what equipment you've got in your home. So you can whack this in the morning and you come home and you've got a doner kebab that's healthy, which is just insane, which limits the temptation to ring the takeaway on a Friday night because you can't bother cooking. What we also have here is the cheeseburger pizza, and if you don't like cheeseburgers, which I'm not very keen on cheeseburgers, this recipe is great because it just basically gives you the foundation to make any sort of healthy pizza base with that tortilla wrap and the alternatives. I think that has got reduced fat cheddar cheese and reduced fat minced beef, which are fab. We've got honey chili chicken, we've got curries, we've got chicken kebabs, everything that you could wish for. Veggie burgers, we've got chicken and black bean sauce, turkey teema, chicken fajita pie. This isn't going to be the nicest looking thing you've ever cooked, but my goodness, that bad boy tastes insane. It tastes like it's pasta, but it's not. It's fajita wrap. And it's 492 calories a serving. Guys, that's basically nothing, isn't it? One gym session and you are just working all that work. What I also love about this book is the quick meals section. I have not got time to be slaving over a hot stove. I have a baby, I have no time. So there are a variety of really healthy quick meals. Like I said, we've got that classic Cajun dirty rice, which is an absolute favourite. It's been viewed over 5.2 million times across Facebook. 5.2 million times. So I'd give it a go. And what's great about the dirty rice recipe is it's one of those that you're like, oh, what have we got in? We've not really got a lot. We've got like eggs and a few little different bits of veg that probably need eaten by today. Dirty rice is your man. And if you've not got one ingredient, you just substitute with another. And it tastes amazing. The great thing about these recipes too are that kids are going to love them. And you can swap the low fat versions for full fat. And then you've got something that's really nutritious for kids. But they'll love the low fat recipes as well. And finally, sweet treats. Now, I think there's about 12 recipes in this section. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit disappointed because the classic pinch of Nom brownie is not included. What we do have is cheesecake stuffed strawberries. Did that really require a recipe? It's no bake. You can kind of figure that out on your own. We've got tiramisu, we've got chocolate eclairs, which yes are impressive, but I'm not an eclair person. So I would say that in terms of the old desserts, it's not packing the punch that I'd like compared to the desserts that are available currently on Pinch of Nom. Quite impressively, they do make an apple strudel out of a fajita, so I will give them that. That is like, that's goals. But everything else on the dessert section, I think I'm probably going to stick to the website. But that is the great thing, is that people are sharing these recipes online. They're sharing new versions of the recipes. They literally have thousands available on their website and on their Instagram and Facebook channels. So if there's nothing that inspires you in the book, you can just go online and get it, and that's great. Having said that, I do think it's nice to have a tangible book in your house that you can literally just grab and you're not having to search the internet and troll the internet for things. And you can work through these recipes knowing that all of them are calorie controlled and aren't going to do you too much damage with your diet, which is always a good thing. So if you're weekly planning your meals for the week ahead, this is a good investment. It's £10. So I would say definitely worth the buy. What I love about the way that Pinch of Nom started on Instagram and on Facebook was that if you are losing weight and you are joining Slimming World, it's a great way to meet other people who are on the same journey as you are. I love those Slimming World accounts where people are sharing what they're eating in a day, what they're eating for breakfast, lunch and dinner, how many sins they're using. They find different snacks and products from different supermarkets that are on offer, that are included in your sin value for the day, and they also do like weekly weigh-ins to track their progress. So hashtags like Slimming World or Slimming World Journey are amazing resources to find like-minded people like you who will also probably be making Pinch of Nom recipes. In terms of Weight Watchers, I'm not really familiar. I've never really done the Weight Watchers thing. I know they do Smart Points, but a lot of the recipes online on their website are pitched as Weight Watchers friendly. So in total, I would say definitely worth purchase. If you have a young family and you're busy, you're looking to maintain or lose weight, Pinch of Nom is worth an investment. I hope you find this useful. Please like, comment and subscribe. I would love to have you as a viewer. We are going to America next week, so there's not going to be a lot of calorie controlledness there, but there is going to be a lot of amazing content, so make sure you stick around and I will see you next week. Bye!